Now, Jack Clark is now over in back in New Jersey, wrestling for St. Augustine Prep in New Jersey. So he won't get to see Manville won't get a chance to redeem himself in that regard. But he's a growing athlete. Since his junior year, he's had some epic battles with a lot of great wrestlers, and this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good match right here. Southern Columbia. Bass comes in ranked 18th out of Robinson, and Bass is headed to Minnesota next year. So he's game, and this is a good opportunity for him to prove that going into the Big Ten is not going to be too big for him. Robinson, as I said, is coming in here with 5 finalists. Coach has done a great job over there. I mean, these guys are wrestling sharp in this event. And like I said, Blair has 6. So if Robinson has 5, that's a good barometer as to how tough these guys have been wrestling in this tournament. Good head snap by Bass. Bass is coming out with some collar ties. These guys are wrestling north-south. Collar tie, there's a shot, head down, both knees hit the mat. So you're not going to get away with that against the better guys, the dive shots. Good job, man. You're not going to get away with the dive shots against the better guys. They're going to create angles off of it. So you've got to either create angles or shoot head straight up. You're going to have to work on that. You're really going to everyone. I think this country in particular needs to work on that in general. We have nothing yet. There's no deuce yet. He's not across to the far leg. So with him just having the one leg, we're not going to be able to establish control. So good job defensively by Bass. And so we're ready to go. I like to see Mason Manville. He's a stance discipline athlete. He doesn't come out of position. But what I have seen from him in this year, more so than in other years, and he's getting older and more mature, is that he's developing some offensive attacks. So it's good to see guys working on things and coming along offensively. So he's tying up the arm, dropping to the knee, trying to attack the leg. And Bass is ready to ball right now. So we got a left leg lead by Bass, right arm collar tie. They're wrestling in north-south. Nobody's creating an angle. We got Russian tie. So hopefully we get an angle off of this. If we move the feet a little bit, Mason Manville moves the feet a little bit, gets himself out to the side, and create an angle, things will be a little bit better for him. He can get to those legs. Bass is doing a good job keeping his legs away. 0-0 first period has concluded. Bass underneath.
Bass is hanging tough here, Johnny.
0-0. I mean,
looking for an escape, which there was.
A lot of north-south. Both guys, as Coach Gibbons out of Iowa State says, are both guys on the tracks. Neither guy creating that angle that's needed. There we go, shot, but the head is down, both knees hit, so I suspect Bass won't let Manville get away with that either as a 2-point attack for Manville. And they're back up in the collar tie north-south position. So we got obviously one love. Bass scores first as it gets out from bottom. No one's been able to really establish themselves on their feet as the guy that's going to dominate and take control of the situation and get in on attacks. And we did have Mason get in on one shot, high crotch crackdown scenario, and Bass fought that off pretty nicely.
Yes. 52 seconds on the clock. Second period, 1-0. What's your score here?
That's it. That's 5.
Under 30 seconds here.
We got 20 seconds left into the second period. Neither guy really committed to taking offensive attacks. Neither guy really serious about it at this point. And a lot of posturing. And we haven't been able to put up the types of points that we might want. So we got a one-love score for Bass. Mason Manville's, like most Blair kids, he's not going to sit underneath on bottom. So he's going to work himself back up to his feet. And I think we're going to wind up in the same spot that we've just been in the last period, which both of these guys are going to be north-south in the neutral position. It's going to take one guy really establishing themselves. And I see there's a mental error. A mental error by Bass, big time mental error by, and that gives, we've just given up a straight reversal on this. And Bass kind of fell asleep. I think he thought that Mason was going to be comfortable.
That escape and walk away.
Yeah, and it didn't happen that way. So good job by Manville by sticking with that all the way through. And Bass is in a bad spot here, Jermaine. Look at his body completely flat on the mat.
Absolutely. He's a tough kid. He's going to find a way to get back to on his feet and try to still those doubts. Right now, he's got a minute and 12 seconds left to do so.
Fresh start. Gonna get a fresh start and then come back. So we got a 2-1 lead now for Manville. If Bass does not have a first move and gets himself to his feet and starts to fight a little bit, I think Manville has the better situation here and able to keep him flat. So Bass needs to get his head up here and fight a little bit.
He's under the 1 minute mark, and he'll have to get one to tie this thing up here. And right now, again, he is flat. 25 seconds left.
Yeah, this isn't what he wants. And I see he's got his base back, but his head is still down. So not really what he wants.
25 seconds left.
I'd be really surprised, and it looks like we're going that way. Referee just called stalling on Mason Manville when I don't know about that.
Well, you hear the Blair referee, coaching staff saying his head was on the mat.
Yeah, not really trying to get out, so I don't know. Doing a little bit better there on bottom, but
unfortunately he waited too long. There's 8 seconds left, and it looks like he escaped the rock. 2014 winner at 152 pounds. There's Mason Manville gets the victory.
Picks up a belt. Good win. Good job for Mason.